Like at the very least, you get drop-in like white-collar worker at some point in the next 5 years.
So that's Sholto Douglas on Dwarkish's podcast, talking about where AI might be in the next 2 to 5 years. Sholto Douglas works as an AI researcher at Anthropic. You don't know, Anthropic makes Claude. And Claude recently just released Claude 4, which had all kinds of mind-blowing advances. So I really kind of take what Sholto's taking seriously, because he's not just somebody propagandizing for Anthropic. He's someone who's in the weeds working on this stuff. And this is what he's seeing coming down the pipeline. And one of the reasons I'm running for Congress in San Francisco here against Nancy Pelosi is I don't think our government and our Congress people are at all prepared for this. I don't think anyone in Congress is really thinking about what to do when AI really accelerates. I'm not saying I have all the answers yet, but I do know how an LLM works. I'd be the only person who is a programmer to have ever worked in Congress if I go in there. And I think we actually need to be taking this question seriously. Maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe what Sholto's talking about doesn't end up happening. We don't have drop-in replacements for white-collar workers, but it might happen. And I think we've got to be planning for that future. And I think there's two ways this could go right now. I think there's the default status quo way it's going right now, where it's just going to be chaos. It's just going to be complete chaos. Unemployment's going to go up, and we're just not going to know how as a society to handle this. Or it could be great, if we actually figure out how to use all this increased productivity that AI creates and distribute it equally, create a kind of society where people have to do less work but enjoy the same amount of wealth. That would be amazing. But that's not going to be the default answer. That's going to require some sort of a transition, some sort of a plan. And I'm really excited about using my campaign and the think tank that I work at, New Consensus, as a vehicle for trying to figure out how to do that. Because we've got to be figuring that out right now if this is coming our way in the next 2 to 5 years.